Perimenopause. The word itself can feel like a whisper, a subtle shift in the energy of life. It marks the transitional phase leading up to menopause, the time when a woman's ovaries gradually produce less estrogen. This hormonal dance, while a natural part of aging, often brings about a symphony of changes that can be both physical and emotional. Many women experience perimenopause in their 40s, but it can begin earlier or later. The symptoms, often subtle at first, can creep in like shadows, leaving women questioning their bodies and minds. Irregular periods, heavier or lighter bleeding, and mood swings become the new normal. Hot flashes, those sudden bursts of intense heat, can leave women feeling flushed and uncomfortable. Sleep, once a sanctuary, becomes elusive as insomnia and night sweats take hold. The emotional landscape can feel like a roller coaster, with anxiety, irritability, and even depression emerging. These changes, while common, are often misunderstood, leaving women feeling isolated and alone. It's time to shine a light on this stage of life, to break the silence surrounding perimenopause and empower women with knowledge and support. While perimenopause is a universal experience for women, certain factors can influence the intensity and duration of its symptoms. One such factor, often overlooked, is tubal ligation, a surgical procedure for permanent sterilization. While considered a safe and effective form of contraception, tubal ligation may have unintended consequences for some women as they transition into perimenopause. Research suggests that women who have undergone tubal ligation may experience earlier or more severe perimenopausal symptoms. The exact reasons for this link remain unclear, but some theories point to changes in blood flow to the ovaries after the procedure. This disruption in blood supply could potentially accelerate the decline in ovarian function, leading to an earlier onset of perimenopause. Furthermore, tubal ligation might also disrupt the delicate hormonal balance within the ovaries, exacerbating existing hormonal fluctuations associated with perimenopause. This hormonal instability can manifest as heavier bleeding, more frequent hot flashes, and increased mood swings, making the transition through perimenopause particularly challenging for these women. It's crucial to acknowledge the potential link between tubal ligation and perimenopause, encouraging further research to understand this complex relationship fully. The true impact of perimenopause after tubal ligation often remains hidden, whispered in hushed tones among women who feel alone in their experiences. These stories, however, are essential to understanding the full spectrum of this transition. One woman, Sarah, a vibrant professional in her late 40s, shared her experience. After undergoing tubal ligation in her early 30s, she began experiencing debilitating hot flashes and irregular periods in her early 40s. The severity of her symptoms impacted her work, relationships, and overall quality of life. She felt blindsided, unprepared for the intensity of what she was going through. Another woman, Maria, a dedicated teacher in her mid-50s, described a similar experience. Following tubal ligation in her late 30s, she was plagued by insomnia, anxiety, and heavy bleeding that left her feeling drained and emotionally fragile. She questioned her sanity, wondering if she was alone in this struggle. These stories, while just a glimpse into the lived experiences of women, highlight the often invisible struggles of perimenopause after tubal ligation. It's time to bring these stories out of the shadows, to create a space for open and honest conversations about the realities of this transition.